This was by far the most long-coming event since I first purchased my 3-day badges for this way back in April. PAX. I've only been once before for one day, that being Sunday in 2017. The only reason being was because my brother went and I had to go with him. I had no choice. So this year was my first ever 3-day experience, and I'm joined by friend Sammy G on his first as well, alongside Jamil, also known as It's Unbox, who is well experienced at PAX. We're here. Weird to say it, but we're actually here. We're going, boys. We're going. Sammy and I being first timers quite literally meant that we didn't know what to expect. Until we did, when we first entered the building. Because it well and truly answers that question. 30 seconds in and we already have no clue what the hell we're doing first.
Mate, what is this?
The nerd cave, that's what it is. As I'm sure, the most frequent thing people would do at PAX is to try out the games. And what better to start than Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown by Ubisoft. And Sammy, well, he gave it his best shot.
Oh shit. That makes nice.
We're gonna do a jump dash. So I went in and showed how it's done.
I wanted to actually kill someone. But all I'm doing is like Bro, what? Bro nearly fell. Oh, did he make it through? How are you liking the game so far?
I mean, alright. I mean, it's legitimately the first attempt and I've already gone through. I'm getting nervous. Oh shit, I think I have to run from this. Oh shit, wait. I don't know which one it is to jump. Oh my god.
Oh, you have to go up.
I think I have to avoid that thing. Oh no. Wait.
Oh, you should be fine actually.
I think this is the way to go. I don't know what it can.
Oh, you died.
Boy, but
Ow.
I'm proud.
So there, I'm proud of my efforts and I move on. And here I am, being a PC gamer, and I stumble across custom PCs, which most would call unique in a good way, but me more seeing it as a dodgy way, because I'm like, why?
I mean, it's incredible, but other than that, I have no words for this.
Weird ass PCs. But also found the most insane monitor I've ever seen. Holy shit. Imagine playing Terraria on that. Now from here on out, I did what I thought was never even a thing in a gaming convention, both watching and doing digital dodgeball over the 3 days of PAX. So I thought, why the hell not, and signed up for some digital dodgeball with the lads. Even got these cool wristbands, which are a goddamn pain to take off. As that's done, we go in, wait for our turn, which was actually kinda long, but worth it. The game is essentially a 6-a-side game, best of 3, and I wasn't able to get footage for this one, but I can tell you, we lost. 2-0. But all that matters is that we had fun. Anyways, after that, I really wanted to get back to some gaming, so Sammy and I headed to a panel with Switch games Smash Bros Ultimate and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I just let Sammy have a go at Smash Bros Ultimate, as I'm personally not much of a fan of Smash Bros compared to Mario Kart. Until then, Sammy and I 1v1'd each other in one race of Mario Kart of our chosen course, N64 Rainbow Road. I won the race in first, and he came in second. And Sammy, looking for his revenge, we turned to FC25. A video game which I was sure I would end up losing, but let's see how it went. And before the game, the lady running the panel was nice enough to record the whole match for us. You chooses Chelsea, and I go with Arsenal, of course. After end-to-end defences, inside the 12th minute I find the breakthrough and score the opener. And right after that goal, Sammy tells me he's going to do a gritty if he scores. Now let me just quickly point out that playing on a QLED TV felt so good no matter what. Like it's generally some of the best graphics to play on like OLED screens do. But back to the game, I have another good chance and I pass it straight to an offside teammate. And a huge chance for Sammy, and my keeper makes a beautiful save. Second half starts, and my defense opens up at the worst possible time for Sammy to score the equalizer. And does a gritty in both the game and himself. But through some beautiful dribbling and passing, I get through for a great chance and retake the lead 2-1. The controllers were also occasionally turning off for some reason, which we tried to figure out why, and it was actually because the batteries kept moving out of place. Impact's controllers, bit weirdo. And here begins my tragic downfall. Yep, I could not focus on my defending well enough from here on out, and it caused me to consistently concede until I lost my lead, and was ultimately defeated after taking the lead twice. And while you can't see me in the video, I will say I was disappointed inside, but as Jamil would say, it's FIFA, what do you expect? But this day was about to get much better, because at that same panel we were just at, there was Lachlan. So of course we all stood in line to meet him and get a photo. So we got there, got the photos, and while I probably could have made a better smile, I can tell you I was really happy to meet Lachlan and get a photo to cherish that great moment with the Minecraft and Pokemon legend. One of the things I wondered before PAX was if I was ever going to actually buy anything from PAX, since I know that there would be a crap ton of things to buy gaming wise in this place. But pretty much the only shop place I went to and had a proper good look were the Switch controllers and accessories. Now I did think these Nitro decks were pretty cool,
Loki looks kind of sick.
but I decided to not get them as I can honestly do without them, especially them being the more expensive ones. But I did decide to get a wireless controller because I actually didn't own a wireless one for my Switch, but also PC and mobile. It would take ages for me to talk about most of the stores in the center, so I'll just show me and Sammy walking around them. Oh, mystery boxes. Next thing to do was an Asphalt 9 race against none other than Loser Fruit. Basically what this was 8 people sit and grab a Samsung flip phone, all with the game launched, and we all race each other, as well as Loser Fruit.
Here we are, boys. In the Samsung and racing game section.
When the race finished, I somehow finished in 3rd place, which is surprising considering I just kept on crashing into walls most of the time. I also finished just 1 spot and about 2 seconds below Loser Fruit, but I mean, I'll take 3rd place from that. Good game, and thank you Lufu. So after what was quite a lot of stuff we did to start off day 1, we all headed to a cafe, signed our names onto a pillar, and yeah, we charged our stuff because my phone was running as low as the percentages where they remind you your percentages are low. We go back in, and all we do is a bit more experiencing with games, this time at the classic gaming section, and I will say, I definitely enjoyed this Dreamcast game called Dynamite Cop, as I pretty much learnt the buttons quickly and got pretty good at it on a console I had never used before. Just wanted to get that out the way, as I pretty much spent most of my time using the Dreamcast at the classic gaming area. I also found out that you can get free stuff from the Samsung people if you scan the QR codes they show you, which take you to their socials that you gotta follow, in exchange for an MSI Claw plushie.
That looks good, guys. I got an MSI plushie from PAX. LFG? I don't know. But I got a plushie, so it's kind of sick.
How does your chair feel?
Last thing I did for the day was some good old lovely PC Fortnite, and Sammy, being a controller person, he loved it of course.
Alright boys, let's play some Fortnite. I haven't played in ages, I'm gonna suck. There's a goddamn controller person. Why are you a controller person in Fortnite, bruv? Imagine being a controller player, man. Yeah, you'll figure it out as you go.
And unfortunately only after a couple games I could only get as far as just off by 4 kills to win. Oh well. And for signing up for a random Samsung giveaway, I got even more Samsung shit. Yes, partially useless shit, but it's still fun collecting random shit. But there, holy crap, that is finally all for day 1. Definitely did a lot more in that day than I thought I would, I'll tell ya. Day 2 was most definitely the most minimal of things done in a single PAX day, because over the course of our time on Saturday, we all just did 2 things that day, over the course of approximately 4 hours. Starting with... Yep, the Aussie legend himself, Laserbeam, there back at the Samsung panel yet again. Sammy and I really wanted to get in line about an hour early in case of what was sure to be a long line for Latin, and can confirm that after a check from Jamil, it was very long. Long enough that it went behind the panel. Good timing from us.
As your Latin, they've been checking out the FIFA.
We're going to be chatting about his
In what is probably arguably a boring game, but
as a streamer and a content creator.
And before meeting Lannon, I felt like I should be perfectly honest on how I actually first knew him.
And then, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
I'll be honest, I found out about you from yourself, but I do think you're one of the best. I still do think you're one of the best Aussie YouTubers.
Hey, I appreciate it. There's no ill will, you know, it's fun.
And there you go. Lovely stuff meeting Lannon, one of my personal favourite legends to watch. And honestly, my favourite thing about the YouTubers I met, those being Lachlan, Loosefruit and Laserbeam, is that they're all really nice. It's really good knowing that YouTubers in public are really happy being themselves and enjoying the moments of meeting their fans. It's beautiful stuff. But about the other thing we did for the rest of the day was watch the digital dodgeballs between 4 teams of 6 YouTubers.
Alrighty, 12:22. Just waiting for the Red Bull Game Ball Royale. Over the 4 teams. Team Losers, what a name. Team WR Ballers. Team Untouchables. And the team that I'm rooting for, Team Ballbusters. Let's go, Elliot. I believe in you, bro.
I wanted to watch it primarily because there was Muselk, who happens to be one of my all-time admired YouTubers from back in the day because of his TF2 content. And in case you're unaware, TF2 is my favourite game of all time. And let's just say, Muselk gave it his best shot. Despite the outcome, I'm proud of his efforts. Or maybe that's just me. Realistically, I was just happy to see him. Oh look, Lennon's entered the area for some banter.
Coming to watch.
Ballbusters are really trying to sit nice and deep, and there's Muselk gone.
Round 2.
Already, we have one player out for Team Ballbusters, who are pretty much living to the dream Tuesday in the court. It's really hard, but it's going to get even harder the longer it even shrinks. Powerful.
Was that Muselk eliminating Lockwood as well? Wow, that was a big one.
Early notes here.
Elliot gone.
Muselk.
The hitting mark really.
Yeah, Lockwood gets it, and that is a 2-set victory for the Power Ballers.
Amazing stuff. Honestly, what Muselk said before, I don't think they're here for a long time, just more or less a good time.
Well, after that performance, it maybe shows it. But hey, they still have 2 more games left that they can play.
2 takeaways. Number 1, zero credit to them. We kind of stepped outside bounds, like I think for about half our elims. Number 2, threw a ball, hit Lockie straight in the face, and he was out of the game, and that for me is a victory.
Another +1 who's going to get it. Oh, it's an elimination! Oh, fair play to this girl. She did really, really well. James eliminated now. Oh, this man, it's still in play. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered.
We're not only displaying style, but winner attitude and gameplay. Incredible job.
Go Muselk!
Who's getting that middle ball? It looks like...
Yes, Muselk! What a hit.
Early again. Unfortunately, that
Go, Elliot. Good hit. Elliot's doing well.
And it's like, it did have a break, but there's just not enough time.
all over it. Muselk's trying to say he has a case at it. Marcus, the elimination, and it's just Oasis. 3v1.
Look at that, look at that.
Elimination. The hand goes up. Oh my lord, guys, how did he go that hard, my friend? Oh, hang on a minute. It looks like it was a revive actually, so it is not over yet. Ballbusters.
Go Muselk!
Muselk's going. Hit the foot there. And it is a one-on-one, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus versus Elliot. Marcus.
Let's go, Elliot! Oh, dodge. Oh, good dodge.
Oh, it's big.
Good dodge.
A revive, now it's 2-1. In comes Mark into the game.
Oh!
Yes, that is a huge play from Muselk. And would you believe it? We thought the game was over. We thought the set was over. No, it's gone away from the ballbusters.
Round 2, baby.
Power up. Marcus is over again.
Oh.
And eliminate Muselk for eliminated. Marcus reply. That's a big one.
I hate you so much, Marcus.
Oh, it's another big elimination.
Okay, I actually really hate Marcus now.
All right, then we are tied at 1 set apiece.
From Craig, and Marcus still catch the ball. It's all right.
Wait, does that count? No, Marcus eliminated. 3 players gone in next to no time. Oh, just a play. Not paying attention. He gets Oasis is
Oh
gone.
my
Oasis
Lord.
did get that extra.
Pretty safe.
Do not want to be giving you revives since
Oh, no.
I'm not sure if he's got an elimination yet. Oh, he does get it. And that will be a win for the losers. They are 2-0 after their first 2 games. And they are surely heading on through into, at the very least, the semi-final, quite possibly the grand final.
The zone is shrinking. The court is getting smaller. We're going to a best of 3.
All the big sets have been so tighter because here comes the zone. Great block there from JT. And flipping the act of Lisfield. 5 minutes.
Always going for yourself,
Ball
man.
will
Come
go
on.
away. Got it, just on the arm, was he? Got a second shot. Oh my goodness, she just delivers for her team.
Oh, got the GoPro. We want to see the POV of the Game 5 winners.
On the other
Go,
one,
Gabby!
put up a Liz Mill level performance. Or can she bring someone
Go
down?
out!
Oh, good
Good
dodge.
start.
And here comes Jack. Come on, not too hard. Okay, no, that's hit the floor. She's still in play, still in play. You're still going, Gabby, you're good. Oh, that's an interesting strategy. Didn't quite work out.
Wait, did she just get the revive?
Zone closing in. Great. Oh, not quite the. Oh, that was it. Who else would have got the final elimination? Liz Mill gets it for the Untouchables. They do get their win. A badly needed win. They will go through and they will finish third in the group. They will play in the semi-final, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like I'm now prepared for the next role, which is spectating with a bucket of popcorn and laughing as all my friends get hit in the face with balls.
Who would you like to see in the grand finals?
My good friend Praetor.
So there you go, after the 3 games played by the Ballbusters, they were unfortunately eliminated in the round robin stage, and we were done for the day. Again, not a lot of things that day, but I was looking to do a few things on Sunday that I really wanted to try. On the final day of PAX, Sammy, unfortunately due to other commitments, could not make it this day. I returned to the classic gaming area because I not only wanted to try more of the retro consoles, but also the pinball machines, because I felt really good playing them back in the Australian Pinball Museum, so I wanted to get that feel back here at PAX. After waiting in line that took ages for the Family Guy pinball machine, the one I chose to do, I got there and had a lot of fun with it. Jamil and I decided to go back to the dodgeball since it was fun, and also trying to win at least one round since we couldn't do it on Friday. We signed up again, waited even longer than the last time, and it was game time. And this time I got someone to film it for me, although you could just say me. I'll do my best to explain how it all went down. I stood around at the back most of the time until I got a ball and went up to try and hit someone. I throw it and I miss, and then a ball comes back at me, attempting to catch it, and it grazes my fingertips. I looked over to the ref to make sure, and he confirmed I was out. Our team was close for us all to be out, until we got a revive, and I went back in for a shot. I missed again, and I run back very far, too far in fact beyond the line, which I only then realised and had to be careful of that, because players alive aren't actually meant to be beyond that line. I'm in an open space, looking carefully at the balls the other team has, with me determined to try and catch one, and I failed to do so. We're left with just one guy left, trying to get a few out on the other team, but couldn't do it enough as he got hit, and we lost the first round. But for round 2, our team is doing pretty well staying alive and eliminating most of the other team, until that completely changed when it was just left with me and the white shirt dude, left in the same circumstances as the last round. Unfortunately, he got hit, so it's down to a 1v1 between me and the opposing player. And I felt the pressure, but I also felt the determination of making the risky play of catching the ball to win it for the team. If I caught the ball, we would have won the round and kept the game alive for my team. And of course, despite the effort, I just couldn't fully grasp the ball enough to catch it and win it, which means our team lost the set 2-0. Again. So unfortunate to lose there, but I decided to brighten things up with me experiencing VR at PAX. Probably the biggest thing I was looking to do for the whole 3 days. This was a VR panel with the game Dumb Ways Free For All, a new VR game in the Dumb Ways to Die series, where you play minigames based on a specific dumb circumstance, if you know what I mean. So of course, I went ahead, put the MetaQuest headset on, and had some fun in 5 beta minigames the game allocated me to do. I got a pretty decent score in most of the minigames, and overall as well. A fun experience indeed, but of course it is, it's VR. For me, VR always brings me the best gaming experiences. And that wraps up my experience at PAX 2024. There may have been some other things I could have done while I had the chance to, but because it's PAX, there is always next year. For this being my first 3-day PAX experience, I can wholeheartedly say it's one of the best experiences I've ever had at a convention for a long time. PAX being the ultimate event for gaming and game culture really sets the tone from how they can really make this a great event for those who love gaming in general. And being one who loves gaming and game culture as well, I will most likely be back in 2025. And that's about that. So thanks for watching, lads, and I'll see you all again sometime soon. Maybe PAX 2025. Goodbye.